Welcome to BFM's 3 p.m. News. I am your presenter, Narissa Bostwick. On the local scene, 27 participants from the Ministry of Agriculture's Forestry Department and the Volcanic Eruption Emergency Project VEEP were officially certified in the Wilderness and Remote First Aid last Thursday, July 17th, following a rigorous training program conducted in partnership with the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Red Cross Society. The training program, which commenced on May 15th and concluded on June 20th, engaged 30 participants in groups of 3 over several weeks. It was designed to equip forestry personnel and VEEP officers with the critical skills needed to respond to medical emergencies in remote and hazardous environments. Delivered over 48 hours, the course covered emergency assessment, wound care, CPR, fracture treatment, hypothermia management, and response to environmental illnesses such as anaphylaxis. The training, led by experienced wilderness first aid instructor Mr. Bertilian Hamilton, is the first of its kind in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. At the certification ceremony, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, Rural Transformation, Industry and Labor, Mr. Cuthbert Knights, emphasized the ministry's commitment to occupational health and safety. Meanwhile, Roxanne John, VEEP project coordinator, underscored the importance of the initiative in preparing workers for field activities, noting incidents do occur in the forest. This is a valuable certification to have, adding that the certification is just the beginning. Construction of the Byra Temporary Clinic is progressing steadily. This is according to the Building Roads and the General Services Authority, BRAXA. In a post on its Facebook page, BRAXA stated that once the temporary health facility is complete, operations of the present clinic will be moved to the temporary location to allow for the construction of a new smart clinic at the present site. In a powerful stride towards strategic development and institutional continuity, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, RSVGPF, announces the successful completion of the Regional Security System, RSS Command and Staff Course 1 of 25 by Inspectors Desiree Days and Lyndon Oliver. The 10-week course held under the Regional Security System is one of the most demanding professional development programs for mid to senior level officers across the Caribbean. Spanning both online and in-person phases, the program challenges participants through strategic simulations, operational planning, research writing, and scenario-based exercises that mirror real-world threats. The 2025 cohort included 22 participants representing all 8 RSS member states. Among them, Inspector Days stood out, earning second place for her research paper, a testament to both her analytical depth and academic excellence. The course's academic director was Superintendent of Police, Dr. Camicia Blake of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, who also taught research writing and criminal justice. The Commissioner of Police, the High Command, and the wider RSVGPF family extend heartfelt congratulations to both officers. Their accomplishment is more than a personal milestone. It signals to the nation that the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force is cultivating future leaders equipped to take command at the highest levels when duty calls. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Guyana, the Dominican Republic, Barbados, and Ecuador are among the first signatories to the Global Biodiversity Alliance. The signing marked the beginning of a global movement and a call to action for countries and institutions to work together to protect the ecosystems that sustain life on Earth. Guyana's President Irfan Ali, during the launch of the Global Biodiversity Alliance at the Arthur Chung Conference Center on Wednesday, said the alliance is a rallying cry to governments, institutions, investors, communities, and citizens to acknowledge that biodiversity is the infrastructure of life, and investment in it is not a luxury, but rather a necessity. The alliance will pursue 5 strategic pillars: advancing the 30 by 30 conservation goal, which aims to protect 30% of the world's land and ocean areas by 2030, embedding biodiversity into policy and planning frameworks, unlocking innovative financing solutions, empowering indigenous and local communities, and strengthening accountability through robust global monitoring tools. On to regional news. A targeted raid at the maximum security prison in Arouca, Trinidad, in response to a voice note threatening the lives of senior law enforcement officials has resulted in the seizure of several mobile devices and the uncovering of key intelligence allegedly associated with the threats. A statement from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service on Wednesday said the joint exercise, which took place between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. on Tuesday, July 22nd, was led by Commissioner of Police Alistair Guevara and Commissioner of Prisons Carlos Corraps, and coordinated by Deputy Commissioner of Police Intelligence and Investigations Suzette Martin and Assistant Commissioner of Police Lee Davis. According to TTT News, the multi-agency initiative comprising officers of the Northern Division Criminal Investigations Department, the North Central Division Task Force Area East, a specialist unit of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, crime scene investigators, and the Office of the DCP I&I was executed to mitigate risk and disrupt any internal communications that may be linked to the external threats. During the operation, a number of cells were searched, resulting in the recovery of multiple cell phones and accessories, cigarette packages, and quantities of cannabis. Several handwritten notes were also seized and are now being analyzed. Investigations are ongoing into these finds. Barbados Prime Minister Mia Motley isn't letting up in her call for a level playing field for the financing and facilitation of climate resilience for Caribbean countries. The Barbadian leader yesterday issued a repeated but powerful call for unity and action on climate and biodiversity protection, urging world leaders and citizens to rise above complacency and take bold steps to safeguard the planet. She made the suggestions while addressing the Global Biodiversity Alliance Summit in Guyana, framing the climate crisis as not just a scientific or legal issue, but a lived reality for Caribbean people. We are exactly where we are intended to be today at this point in time, Motley said, reflecting on recent landmark rulings from the International Court of Justice and the Inter-American Court of Human Rights. Motley said the region's experience with climate disasters was comparable to post-traumatic stress. Try living in the Caribbean or the Pacific, she said, where for half of the year you literally go to sleep every night wondering whether a freak storm will happen. And finally in the news at this hour, armed clashes on the remote disputed border between Cambodia and Thailand killed at least 12 people today in a dramatic escalation of tensions that threatens to erupt into a broader conflict. Both sides' forces accuse each other of opening fire this morning. Cambodia then fired rockets on Thai soil, Thailand said, to which it responded with mortars. A Thai fighter jet later dropped 2 bombs near the road leading to a temple in Cambodian territory, Cambodia said. According to CNN News, the violence came a day after a Thai soldier lost his leg in a landmine explosion, an incident that cratered relations between the two countries to their lowest levels in years. Thailand has since closed all border crossings with Cambodia. This has been WeFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Narissa Bostwick, and thank you for listening. Do join us again at 5:30 p.m. when we will bring you our next newscast.